Okay, here to do some commentary. I'm a little bit late. As you can see, there's 7 turns into the first game here. We've got a match between amoffett11, or is that amoffett1 space 1? I'm going to say 11, and Apostolosoruler. There's a little bit of interesting dynamics going on in that Governor works really well with Ghost Ship. Cursed Village kind of counters that. I think I'm still pretty inclined to go for the Governor Ghost Ship stuff. Um, Although you can incorporate other things. Counterfeits look really good, so it makes sense that they got those. Um, I guess Wolf Den is kind of interesting with some of the stuff here, but whatever. But what I really want to do, that I'm surprised that they're not remotely close to doing, is transmogrify with Fortress. Um, so I would think I'd want a couple of transmogrifies and a couple of fortresses, or a few of each really, to help get all these juicy fives. And then Fortress is also a fine card. Lots of transmogrifies really, because you're getting silvers off your lucky coin, and silvers are okay, but like they're mostly okay because you can counterfeit them, you can transmogrify them, and you can buy some stuff, right? So okay, here, okay, this makes sense. Um, yeah, I think I'd put silver and copper down. Am I missing something, or oh, he wants to buy an estate to trash the hovel. Okay, I'm not super convinced by that, but it's reasonable. It's plus 4 points because of Wolf Den. No, it's plus 7 points because of Wolf Den, because you get rid of the hovel. You get a second estate, although I really don't want to keep those around. I don't know. And yeah, whatever. I think I'd just rather have a silver in this hand than do all that, but it makes a non-zero amount of sense. I think I'd gain a gold here. I'm not sure who has. Oh, I do know who has the gold. Obviously, it's. Oh, I was thinking I was going to play that Cursed Village. Hmm. Well, he's going to draw now. He's really dead set on finding this ghost ship. Yeah. This looks like pretty good deck control for Apostolosoruler. I think he really wants to get a 4th governor here, and then more Transmogrify Fortress stuff. So I'd have to count the money in terms of figuring out how you get to that. So if you would have trashed 2 silvers, you would have had enough money to go Governor, Transmogrify, and Fortress, which I kind of like. The Transmogrify Fortress is even better against Governor stuff, even if they're doing Ghost Ship attacks. Um, this is going to be gain and then something and then Ghost Ship, but I don't know what the something is. Probably remod. There isn't really a great remodel target, is the problem with saying I'm going to do remod. I guess you could get a Cursed Village. This order, no, I mean this order makes sense, right? Because you don't want to use your villager. Okay, that's also okay, but yeah, being able to get the fortress in hand is so huge. I would want to get more fortresses for this purpose. I'm not sure that patrol is exactly what I would have taken, but the nice thing for ammo is he's a ton of money here. He could go like province. He could even just go province. It's quite a reasonable thing. And just say, I'm just going to buy a lot of provinces every turn. And Yeah. On the other hand, I think this Transmogrify Fortress stuff is gonna be good. Draw. Draw. Play your Necro. Well, you can draw first with the governor, maybe? No, are you even drawing with the governor? I think you're not. Could turn estate into fortress here. Unfortunately for him, the last estate is no bueno, or is on bottom here. If that were a copper or something on bottom, you could turn multiple estates into fortresses and then play your ghost ship and draw them and have a pretty good turn for next hand seated, but hand for next turn, not turn for next hand. That doesn't, use your words well, WW. Okay. Wow. Wow, this is a really bad hand. Okay. You're just gonna gain 2? Yeah. You're gonna go ship. You're gonna be pretty happy at this, I think. I would definitely want another fortress. Like now. I'm not sure whether I would have provinced yet, but I would definitely have gotten another fortress. Mostly because I want the second fortress to play it, but also it's good for your Transmogrify, it's good for your Wolf Den, it's good for your good for everything. Well, you got to use or plan to use the villager here and play this patrol. But I feel like Apo could have done better last turn. Is he thinking he might be able to win? Whoa, really? 5 minutes? I guess he. I think it's really unlikely he can get to 5 provinces, which is, I assume, the only win. Oh, you transmogrify the silver into a fortress. Yeah. I think you just do that. I forgot that he had the transmog down. You just do that. I guess he's thinking, do I need the silver here? I guess he can T-Mog province into province and then see if he can draw everything, and he has how much money in his deck, and he's got the 3 counterfeits, so you can counterfeit, counterfeit, counterfeit the bunch of money. I guess if you're so worried about what ammo can do, you could go for that, but I think I would not. I guess maybe you have to be that worried. No, this is a good spot to think, actually. You kind of need to actually be worried. Because what are you going to do this turn? Take 2 provinces? It's not at all unreasonable for Ammo to be able to triple. You're going to take 1 province, Ammo well might be able to quad. Are you going to just take a bunch of duchies and try to win the next turn? I actually think that might be reasonable. Say that Ammo I don't think you can quint. Although, let's see, if Ammo just triples, are you winning anyway? You're 27, and you can score 9 with 1 province. That gets you to 8. You would need the second province. That's going to get you to 14, and you need, this gets you to 17. You still need like 4 or 5 duchies. It's pretty hard, but I think it might be possible over 2 turns. I don't know. But I'm sure he's trying to work out whether he can win here. How likely is it? Okay, so he's decided not to go for it. Fair enough. So given that, I think you just gain. Oh, I wouldn't have drawn then, I don't think. He has only one silver, so that's worth noting. Is he going to draw again with governor here? I think he must. He must be angling for that rather than go shipping first. Ooh, I don't like this. Don't you want to draw everything? And if you want to draw everything, you need to play another governor's draw, and you want to do that before you go ship. I don't understand this order. We know that these bottom three cards are counterfeit. I don't know what the active two actually. Counterfeit governor X. He's just going to be gaining 2 golds here, but I think it was a little better to draw a little more. I'm not 100% sure. Keep the golds, I think. You could buy Duchy Estate. I guess you could buy a province. I guess if ammo can quad, you're never winning. So yeah, buying a province is good. I don't think I like trashing the gold because you're going to want that next turn. Better than rebuying the gold. Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Obviously, you want to keep fortress here. I think I would have kept a governor over the patrol, but can ammo just win here? It's pretty close. 1, 2, 3. You can only get 3 provinces right now, I think, but I'm not sure where he is on. I think he can draw more, right? And there's enough money there that that's good. There's another governor as well. Yeah, definitely draw. You should be able to win here. Which means that I think Apo needed to go for it. You just play the ghost ship. No, 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 not like that. Not like that. You would have missed out on a little money. Now you can take 1 province, 2, 3, 4. And you can have enough buys. The question is just, do you have enough money? You're going to have 3, 17, 18, 19, 22, 25. This is a win. I guess this is a fine way to do it as ammo if you've calculated out that drawing everything is a win. Yeah. I guess maybe he'd calculated maybe he couldn't have won last turn. Or gotten, enough provinces. Like if you get 3 provinces there, that might be good enough. As Apo, I'm not sure though. Ooh, a donate board. Enchantress is probably good. Then Lackeys is usually good. I mean, Enchantress is probably not a good open. Let's start off by saying that. There's no village here except for Golem and then the villagers from Lackeys. Oh my gosh. Ugh, this is all a bit confusing to me. I mean, Relic has to be good. Capital, you might get right before the end. Maybe Enchantress isn't good. Part of me wonders about Trader. Just basically go for money. The problem with that is it's kind of bad against Enchantress, but as ammo here, Bonfire? What? Aren't you going to donate later? Because there, as ammo there, you basically know that as ammo there, you basically know that so Apo hasn't opened Enchantress, so it's a lot safer for you to get the trader. A lot safer for you to get the trader. Um, so I'm trying to think what you keep here as ammo. If you keep 3 estates, then the next turn you're gonna trader an estate, and then you're gonna have 4 money. You're gonna trader an estate, and then you have 8 silvers in your deck. I think you want to keep 2 estates and maybe a copper, but I hadn't gone far enough down. Apple's lucky here to get the estate after the turn 2. Surely he's going to donate now. He's just bonfiring. He's not donating ever on the board. This just does not seem good to me. This is just got to be bad. I still think that probably the best play here is donate. Or maybe resign. He's going to get a vampire, I suppose. He gets a capit. What? Here I'd get relic, probably. I could see catacombs. And now I think I would just province. Although I guess I could see trading silver and buying a hireling. Or catacombs. Yeah, this got to be close at least. Again, I just want a province here. But I especially want to do it more now than before. Oh, now I can play the trader to try to draw a card. I don't really understand what Apostolosoruler is doing. Sure. Province. I'm just totally bewildered at what Apo is doing. Province. Next turn you're going to province again, almost surely. He could draw the last province as the only card that would stop him from doing that. What is this? Okay, trashes the silver. That's nice for Apo, I guess. Just buy province. I would not trade her a province. It's probably okay, but I wouldn't do it. He does it. Well, now he really is going to have province like every turn. Because he could draw trader here hilariously. A 1 in 13 chance of missing province. Amo gets his first province. Finalmente. There's a province. Here's a province. Here's a province. Amo resigns, or Apo resigns, excuse me. Certainly not Amo resigning. Buys double duchy. Amo buys province. Game is over. Yeah, I really don't understand. I guess Apo was trying to build, just like, even if you wanted to go on that kind of building plan, you want to donate. I don't really understand it. Well, fortunately, there's a next game. Donate again. Okay. There's also a couple of varieties of which. There's embargo, there's encampment. Encampment gold could well be importante here. I don't think Sonavanto probably will be, because you've got throne room encampment. Actually, the plunders might be important as well. I guess Sana could be fine so you don't have to redonate, but I don't think so much. This is not so easy to build. Ball looks like it could be quite good. Although, I mean, I kind of really want to open Silk Merchant. You might just open donate to 4 coppers, pay off your debt, buy a Silk Merchant, then you spend the coffer to get your next card, which is a witch. Or you could buy another silk. Let's see. I'm not sure. Okay, donates to 5 coppers. I kind of like the silk merchant. And at this point, I think I'd buy a silver. I think, but it might be better to donate. This is pretty bad. I'd probably buy another thing here, though, like a silver or maybe a merchant. A tormentor for imps is kind of interesting. Okay, so now you buy witch donate, tormentor donate. Sure. And obviously you trash all of your estates. You probably trash all your coppers as opposed to just one. You might trash your silk merchant, I guess. That'd leave you with 2 silvers and a tormentor. Yeah, I think I like that. Do I like that? Maybe I don't like that. Oh, I don't like keeping the copper. Diluted is fine. Yeah, encampment gold. Yeah, ammo is just ahead. You've probably got to both be trying to go for a plan that's similar to this. And this could be encampment donate. It's ball for encampments. Okay, I'd be a little bit. Oh, it can't be encampment donate because you only had one buy. Duh. I would think I'd want another gold here. Well, it depends. Let's see what ammo does. Or Apo. Wow, these names being too similar is gonna hurt me. Somehow Apo seems okay now because he has so many fewer coppers. This was a good draw for amoffett though. He has 4 encampments. Oh, yeah. Remember what I said about ammo being or Apo being okay? I take it back. I think for me, I would take a plunder and a silk merchant, or I might be donating. I really might be donating after the plunder. Okay. Well, at least ammo knows not to quote unquote go for it now. I think you have to play this encampment here. I'm not sure, right? The rest of your deck is an imp, a gold, a plunder. Yeah, you didn't get there. You really got to go for it again now. Because it's, well, maybe you don't. Maybe you shouldn't have gone for it the first time. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. Now I actually think Apo might be ahead. I think Apo is ahead. Trash all the coppers. You're going to have maybe trash a silk merch? No, okay. I haven't worked out what his money is like here. Um, so here you go encampment silk merchant, I think. I mostly want the silk merchant because of another. Oh no, this is better. Ball, yeah, yeah. And now I might ball again. What? The sauna is not what I was expecting. Could be a throne room or a silk merchant here. I think I mostly like silk merchant better, but yeah, I really like where Apo is at now. It just seems much better. The sauna's going to pay off here. You could buy an embargo, I think. You have plenty of draw to be able to use it. Definitely seems better than nothing. Better than estate, better than copper, and better than curse. Okay, you could play another encampment. You can do, I mean, the world is your burrito slash oyster slash whatever you want to call it. So you trash the curse, you trash the copper, and you buy gold and ball for more silk merchants. I want to build, well, you know what? I still want a witch, especially since ammo doesn't have a way to trash. Yeah, no, no, no. I want a witch and probably a gold. I'm a little bit worried about hanging on to my encampments. Guide is good. No, guide is good because a big way you're losing is by. I'm not sure whether you throne imp or imp throne. Sure, I mean, I'm not concerned about merchants being hit if I'm ammo. I still want a witches either one though. Amp or if I'm app. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get their names wrong every time. But I think Apostolosoruler has to have a commanding lead here. I think I would have imp thrown imp probably. to have the best chance of, yeah. Encampment, throne, the tormentor. Now, do you want to trash a silver here? I think I might. I still basically want gold and witch. The gold mostly to help me keep my encampments, the witch to curse. And I'd probably take another guide. I probably would have kept the silver, and here I would go gold witch guide. I don't like this so much. Oh, and I definitely would have taken guide over the merchant. Still a really tough spot for a Moffat. A Moffat, not I'm Offit. I wonder if that's intentional. Probably not. It's probably based on the person's name, but twould be amusing. Yeah? Kind of weird to ball and then stop and think. Old Witch. No, at this point, yeah, Old Witch probably just makes more sense than regular Witch. I think you need to ball again though, because you want to have uh, a villager. So I really think you want another Silk Merchant. Wow, he just doesn't get one. That seems really bad to me. I'd play Silk Merchant next. I think there. Because I would rather throne other things. Okay, so you just throne Tormentor and Silk Merchant. Now you have 7 buys. How much money do you have? Up to 21. So you could ball 4 times. It's not going to be enough to win. You're 1 4 gain short, which is, I guess, maybe why Ammo did what Ammo did last turn. I don't really love this, but I guess you have a guide down, so this is a good turn. Yeah, this is just it. You could resign here. It's not going to matter. Apo has a good turn here. You just throw an encampment. Well, I would have thrown encampment rather than this, but whatever. Uh, you only need 3 buys and not that much money. Silk, Tormentor, because the money is going to be more important than the buys. Play the Silks. 8 merchants would be cute. Pretty sure you're just going to ball. Yeah, huh. I'm not sure what happened there exactly. I thought that Ammo was ahead, but then towards the middle, Apo just came roaring back, and maybe it was just that Ammo needed to thin more coppers away, needed to be more on redonating. But I guess if you have to redonate, maybe Apo's line works just fine. I'm not sure. I definitely didn't spend enough time mathing it out, and I don't think they spent that much time mathing it out either, which is, well, quite frankly, I prefer to not do so. So here, I think it's got to be chapel, probably silver. I guess you could banquet for. Oh, I hate advisor. I was gonna say I think you could think about banqueting for stables. Oh, this is a great hand for Apostolosoruler. That's like perfect. Now, Ammo's probably gonna deny chapel here, but then you hit 5. Actually, I think you should supposed to deny the copper. You gotta buy stables, oh, which makes some sense. Obviously, you're gonna deny Old Witch. I think you trash 1 copper here and buy a silver. Could be a sage. Whoa, whoa. No, I would have bought silver, and I want to play with stables, but I don't like trashing a copper to banquet for stables. Maybe it's fine. I guess you're drawing enough that it might be fine. You have, yeah, no, this is probably actually good. I just wouldn't have done it. Um, well, I say good, but I kind of actually want the silver in my deck. It's better than sage, but I kind of want the silver in my deck. So you play advisor now. They're not going to give you the old witch. You have 5. What do? I trash 2 coppers and buy a silver, is what I do. I think you just want to get a lot of stables, a horde, and start buying provinces mostly. You could buy a duchy. You could eventually ritual, but there's no plus buy here, so. What? So you just milled 2 coppers to get a mine. What? Why? What? I also don't like a mine because now you have 3 terminals and you're only ever going to have 2 terminal space. But I don't. It's so weird. Well, I guess he's just going to buy draw cards now. And so this is going to be mind and then trash 1 copper, buy an advisor, trash 2 coppers, banquet of stables. What's he going to do? The trash 2 coppers, banquet of stables is a joke. But I guess you might think that milling coppers out of the supply helps you, but I can't ever imagine it like actually coming up in a way that matters. I guess is the way I want to phrase that. But I just think like you'd rather thin down more than, yeah, I don't know. Than they are, I guess is what I'm saying. Trash copper and hovel by a sage. I think. Okay. Do you have enough money to do this effectively now? So you get another silver? Yeah. Ammo's almost certainly ahead now. Although some of it's this sad, sad hand. But you could have played around this stuff more, I think, by trashing more. I mean, I guess the stables duds are going to happen, and I do really hate the mine. Ammo just looks very far ahead now. You got to buy the duchy, advisor first. Old Witch. Now you got a chapel rather than mine. You got a chapel away, curse, copper, copper, and buy a province. Yeah, I mostly really hate the mine, but I also don't like the lack of thinning here from Apo. I guess I wasn't watching ammo as closely, but it's a little hard for me to tell there. Obviously, you're going to play advisor. You're going to be very happy to pick up the stables. I think you got to play Old Witch here. Yeah, because you need to be buying province every turn, or about as close to every turn as you can. Obviously, it's going to be a duchy. Got to be a duchy. Okay, thank you. I'm not sure whether you want to play the Old Witch or the Advisor first here. Obviously, if you're playing the Old Witch, you're playing the Necropolis first. Yeah, I'd probably just stop here and buy province. Play Old Witch. Be very, very sad. Ritual Gold makes some sense. Buy a silver? You could banquet for something here. You could buy a state, but I'm not convinced by that. Okay. Be very, very sad and buy an estate. You could mill a horde, but mostly I'm buying an estate. Yep. Obviously deny horde. Buy province. Advisor first, I think. Gonna deny gold. Now I think I would chapel. 2 curses is a lot. Yeah, I would definitely chapel. Well, all options look bad. Guess you just have to hope that ammo is gonna not have good hands. Okay, you're gonna duchy. This is really bad for Apostolosoruler. This is gonna be horde by estate. 3-point lead is notable. You're trashing the Necropolis actually probably good at this point. You're so unlikely to connect it with your Old Witch. And Apo just does the same thing here. He doesn't trash his Necropolis. He has more terminals, to be fair, but you still got a duchy there because you're only up by 2. You turn gold into horde there, so you get a free horde in your deck. Well, this is GG. Ammo is gonna win. Actually, buying the duchy would almost clinch it, but Obviously, you could buy the province because almost clinching it is not clinching it. I can't remember if this is the last game or whether there's one more after. Uh, hmm. Tournament, page, spice merchant, diplomat with Boro. You're pretty. I think you're pretty happy here to traveling farrier page. And then on turn 2, buy a spice merchant. Borrow to buy a spice merchant. There's knights, but the knights don't seem super relevant. Diplomats are going to be draw. I don't think you need a second page here. Gets a silver. Okay. See what Apo decides to do. He does go borrow for spice merchant. Okay. Now I think I would just buy the silver. Now is Apostolosoruler probably. I don't want to borrow again. I don't like the second page. I kind of want diplomats. But you absolutely want to draw here and hope that Treasure Hunter isn't the very bottom card. It isn't, so you're still in the game. Buy a I don't like the second page as much as I would just take like a merchant. Tournament, diplomat, these are the things I'd be thinking about here, I think. You could take an artificer, but I don't like it so much. Actually, I would be thinking about borrow, traveling fair, diplomat. Because then you've got a 4-card hand with a diplomat in it. It gets you a diplomat, it cycles you through. I mean, it doesn't really cycle you through much because you lost a card and then you put another card in the shuffle, but yeah, if you're not borrowing, well, if you're not borrowing it for it, then it's not a thing. Whoa! I really don't like potion. That would have either been a tournament or a diplomat for me. I like diplomats here quite a bit. I do want a tournament because I want to be able to win prizes. I don't want more than one tournament, I don't think, because, well, yeah, anyway. Um, Puts tournament on top. That's fine, I suppose. If you knew an attack was coming up, then you could do the top deck trick without borrowing and still get real deep. Okay. All right. Obviously, you're going to take a. Well, I guess he could take a potion with the hero, but I think you take a gold. So their ammo gets diplomat. And that's going to work well with. Which one of them has the artificer? I mostly like how Apple is playing, except I don't like the golem. Or the potion. Obviously, if you have the potion, you're going to take the golem there, but not sure that you want a diplomat already on top there. This is bad. You can't play either of these things. I guess you're going to buy a page. Yeah, if you knew there was another diplomat down here, then I guess he's just hoping to find the champion. which he was likely to do, but could also just have not top decked. I think if you are going to top deck, it's just too risky not to thing. Is he going to take another golem here? On top makes sense. He really wants to be getting to tournament pretty soon now, though, I think. Princess looks good, yes. Steed is always fine. Diadem is going to be $1 million. Diadem looks, actually, with T-Fair, Diadem looks great. In fact, it just seems like a lot better than... Okay, so here I think I would just take Tournament Diplomat. Don't you want a tournament, my dude? These prizes are so good. Two silvers. Diplomat, Diplomat. Oh, just province. And on top, I mean, there is a tournament in the shuffle. Actually, he might be able to get to it here. Diplomat, warrior, warrior, diplomat. Doesn't matter the order, really. They're the same card. They're also the same card as Moat. Well, you're going to gain a bunch more silvers here. This golem is just a chancellor effect. Yeah. I think that diplomat really cost Apo there, I want to say. Get a tournament, my dude. I think Ammo's going to win now. He's just... Apo is just... I don't... This doesn't do enough. Yes, why I don't like warriors. Your opponent can react to their diplomats, which might be useful for them. Although I don't think I would have reacted there. Actually, it might actually still be good, because he can get a diadem here. Holy crap. He can get a diadem here. You draw 2 cards here, I think. Maybe not, I don't know. Go province and tournament on top. And borrow for a diplomat as well. Or another tournament? No, you can't do another tournament, probably. Okay. Is he going to get another tournament or another diplomat? Okay. I think I want diadem. Diadem is so good here. Apostolosoruler is somehow still not lost, and that somehow is quite simply because he could get Diadem. That's the only way. Wow, you're still getting more pages and more treasure hunters? Really? I don't like it. I don't know what's in the bottom here. Okay, so traveling fair, traveling fair. Maybe just one traveling fair? I don't think you double province here. I want province tournament. Yeah, react that. You don't want the potion. Actually, maybe you don't. React. Actually, maybe Diadem isn't that great for Apo, I guess. Because, like, a lot of his actions are terminal. I don't know. He's one money. Well, he could Duchy province here if he borrows. He's going to do this, which is okay, but it all looks bad now for ammo again. You just... Okay. Well, Page is probably better than nothing now, because you might get Diadem. Yes, Diplomat first here. Now Golem. Actions, coins. Or actions, cards. Either way is good. Just don't take coins instead of actions. Just take the money. Yeah, okay. Okay. I just think... I think Apostolosoruler could have tripled, is what I think. And that way you don't have to worry about... Maybe it's just too unlikely for ammo to double, but... So, I don't know, maybe it's fine either way. Okay, now this is interesting. Lots of infinite action-y kinds of things. Silk Merchant, save. I really think this is... I want silk merchant. I want spice merchant. I want everything. I'm going to want a silver. I'm going to want a cave. I'm going to want a settlers. I want to get to my lamp pretty quick. And I'd like to be able to get to my lep as well. This is a really nice turn. Save and silver or save and cave? Or be incredibly aggressive and say Settler's Hamlet. I think I also like save cave. Whoa, 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 whoa! Really think about saving the lamp there. Right? I really like popping. The curse is bad, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't think Apo has played this the greatest, but I think he's ahead anyway. He's had pretty nice draws. This could be... I'm not sure. It's pretty sad for Emo, I think, mostly. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta remember Villa for activations. This has gotta be Catacombs. Discard those. Okay, 3, 4. So now you play gold and copper and buy a Villa. You play the Villa, and then you play Leprechaun. And you're off to the races. I wouldn't mind Academy, but on the other hand, I don't know that I need Academy. You have to wish for gold to buy Academy here. He's just taking Cobbler. Oh, you could draw this gold, I guess. Save and Academy is what I want to do here. And play both Cobblers, I guess. Although I'm not that high on playing all these Cobblers. I'm not that high on getting all these Cobblers. Jeepers, creepers, my dude. You really love you some copper. Okay, this is activation here. And then this is save and something. Oh, it's Lep and Silk Merchant. Okay. That makes some sense. Huh. I think I would have taken a villa instead of the hamlet. Wish for a villa. You were really hoping. Like, part of the reason I don't like the cobblers is I think it hurts your ability to get Leprechaun online. Mostly I just don't like them because I don't know that they're that great. And they're fine though. Do you really need another cobbler? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Play the catacombs, discard. Okay, I still want save the Sure, take these. Save the leprechaun, buy academy. You don't really want to have to buy as many villas as you're buying. Yeah, like, of course you can undo for coffers. I don't. Who's going to deny that? Still no academy. We sad. Wait, you got another. When did you get a second leprechaun? Wow, wished for gold? I guess you're just going to buy a villa. I don't think I like having the second leprechaun even with save. Wish for a villa. Okay, no. No, actually this is good. Okay, so save the wish. And buy academy. Wait, the second oh my gosh. One, two, three, four, five. So you're gonna buy villa now? Draw. Villa silk. Villa catacombs. Discard? Okay. Discard for actions. I wonder if there's a pile out here. Take this. I don't think there's gonna be. I think you got a score, my dude. There's gonna be a pile out soon, but not quite yet. Wow, that's like a weird time to resign, I think, but fair enough. You were pretty far behind for quite a while. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully you've enjoyed and or learned something. And we'll catch you again next time.